Welcome. This is the practice of Qigong. My name is Lynnie, and it's brought to you through Physio Ed. So glad that you joined me. Qigong is composed of two Chinese characters. Qi is the energy, the life force, and Gong can be translated as energy work, as energy practice. So we're going to work with the energy in our bodies and the energy around us. The first move we're going to do, this is how I start my own practice, is just a little grounding work. So I want you to bring the feet comfortably apart. See what that feels like. Maybe you want to move it out or move it in. See what feels good. And then we're going to soften the knees and move in some circles here around the soles of your feet. Now, I've got on shoes. If you'd like to be barefoot, that is just fine. Notice that I'm softening those knees as I connect down through my feet. The focus of today's practice is Qigong for anxiety. Let's pause and take it in the other direction. We all experience anxiety. It's just a part of the human condition. And a little anxiety is really good. Let's take it in the other direction, and we're going to make some circles here as we do this. Maybe find the flow of our breath. So that little bit of anxiety will spur us on. Like you wake up in the morning and you think, oh my gosh, I haven't paid that bill yet. And so you get up and take care of it right away. But often we find ourselves in a loop of anxiety, of worrying, of doubt, of fear. So a little anxiety is good. Bring that in, and then let's take it in the other direction. Still feel through your feet what you're experiencing through the soles of your feet. But anxiety can become debilitating. We can have headaches, it can affect concentration. Certainly, we've all experienced insomnia when we are anxious and worried about something. Indigestion as well. So what I want to do today, so let's just gather here. Let's just lift. I'm going to straighten the legs a little bit. And as I drop the hands and breathe out, I'm going to soften my knees. So breathe in and breathe out. So today I'm going to show you some acupressure points. Qigong is based on traditional Chinese medicine, working with the energy that flows through the meridians, through the energy channels, and the pressure points. Very good. So let's lift this and move out through the heart channel and back and release it down. Breath in and out, and breath in and out. Very good, shake that out. And speaking of shaking, we're just going to shake the body. This is another one of the basic warm-up moves that I use, lifting a heel a little bit and the other, turning the body. And another important component is to smile. Anytime we smile, we can help alleviate anxiety. Very good. And then another move that I always start with, I call this the Tai Chi swing. Weight shifts from one side to the other, the knees bend, the head moves with the spine. The hand and back, I want you to let the back of your hand tap the middle of your waist. And as you come around, the front hand is going to tap just below the ribs. So we're tapping and affecting the energy on this left side, the stomach and the spleen, and on the right, the liver. Now we can also, when the front hand comes around, we can bring it up to the chest and just let the heel of the hand right there, that little hollow, it just naturally goes there. Those are a couple of points on the lung meridian, lung 1 and 2. So affecting the energy of the lungs as well with this. This opens a Whole spine, such a nice warm-up for any kind of activity that you might pursue. Just think about those knees. I use the word springy. There's a little spring in your knees as you move back and forth. Very good. And then shake that out again. So I want you to, you see a chair. I hope you'll bring a chair over if it's handy. And we're going to go through a few pressure points that we can use for anxiety. And then we're going to do some movement, some Qigong movement. So I'm going to bring my chair up. I'll give you just a moment here. I'll keep talking for you to get your chair and position it. And we should talk about sitting down. You can just put one foot a little bit in front of the other, bend the knees, reach for the chair perhaps, and sit down. Now I want you out to the edge of the chair, wherever that is for you, just so that your feet are planted and that your spine is straight. We're going to come right down kind of the inside of the little finger, and where those two lines intersect, you'll find a little bone, and then we're going to slide off the bone to the inside. Feels like a little hollow there, yes? And you can gently press that point. Now, also you can just bring the hand around, and you'll see we're going to talk about this point in a minute. For the immune system, you could just easily work both these points. And if you hold it in a certain position, you can have your thumb rest there at the Sea of Tranquility. And these fingers are at that juncture there between the collarbone and the shoulder bone for lung 1 and 2. So we're getting like 4 or 5 points in this gentle holding. First thing, breathe into your shoulders. Maybe use that count, breathing in 1, 2, 3, and out 3, 2, 1. Very good. This point is also on the heart meridian. So it, again, calming the waters of the heart. We'll do a move for that as well. And this is called the outer gate. Helps with the immune system, with energy. Just to let you know what those are. Now the fourth anxiety point is 3 fingers up. You'll see a little dot here. You want to put one finger right at the wrist, a second finger, and a third finger. Feel it there right between the tendons. And then I like to switch and put my thumb there. So let's measure again. And again, don't worry. That's another thing. Please don't have any anxiety about finding the right point, all right? Just trust that your hand is going to the right place. Your body knows. 1, 2, 3. And then I place my thumb there, and I place my middle finger on the outer gate, which is 1, 2, 3, easy to remember. And again, the same position. I just move it down a little bit, lung points, and the thumb of the opposite hand resting at my heart center. Finding that gentle flow of your breath in and out. So this inner gate is on the pericardium meridian. The pericardium is that thin sac that protects and lubricates the heart. So on the extremities with the channels, they're on dual channels on both sides of the body. Let's come over and find Shin Min, spirit gate, crossing here, coming down the inside of the little finger, pressing the thumb there. Remember, we can count 1, 2, 3 fingers on the outside. I like to put the middle finger there, and we can just cross. These fingers are working gently into the lung meridian, lungs 1 and 2, and the thumb of the opposite hand is gently resting at that sea of tranquility. 4 or 5 breaths. Very good. And the inner gate on this side, again, you can take the ring finger, place it here, the middle finger, the pointer finger, right between those 2 tendons. I like to switch off my thumb there. Take the middle finger again to the back, working these points. Now, the best way to use these points actually is at night in bed, and they're easier to hold. Just find your breath, work these points a little bit, and you'll find that also the relaxation will help go to sleep. A little affirmation you might use is, breathing in, I calm my body. Breathing out, I am at ease. I'll say that again. Breathing in, I calm my body. Breathing out, I am at ease. We're taping today, just a few days before Christmas, at the end of a very challenging year for all of us. And even happy times, even the holidays can provide opportunities to get stressed out. We all know that. So as much as possible, find a way to do things for yourself, to relax a little. And a great practice is just gratitude. Gratitude even when things are kind of rough. Very good. Let's rub those hands together. You know, those things that create anxiety for us or bring a sense of being stressed, or sometimes I just feel overwhelmed. Those are outside influences that we often cannot change. But what we can work with is the inner space and finding techniques that help us to create a place of calmness and ease inside. So here are some points to work with this. Get your stance again, the ready stance, feet planted, knees soft, roll those shoulders a little bit perhaps. Take a nice big breath in, breathing in through the nose and gently out through the mouth. Maybe employing that 1, 2, 3, and 3, 2, 1. Here's another breathing movement. We're going to inhale up, all the way up here. I'm going to step back a little bit so you can see me interlacing the hands, exhaling as we interlace the hands. Turn and press up, looking up, inhaling, and exhale all the way down here. Knees soften as we come back down. And then a little breath in, a little lift, and release. Let's do that again. Inhaling. Exhaling as we interlace the hands, inhaling as we press up, maybe lift the heels, and then exhale this great big circle. Imagine a circle of protection and safety, and a little lift and release. One more of those. Inhaling, interlacing, exhaling, inhaling, turning the hands, stretching, looking up, maybe lifting the heels, and exhaling all the way down. And that little breath in, that lift, and release. For that yin tong, the third eye point, get your ready stance again. The hands are going to come around, gathering energy. We're simply going to clear. That's our intention. Clearing. You can release it. The knees soften a little bit as we draw around, breathing in and breathing out. And our intention to calm the nervous system. Very nice. And just gently float it down. That little lift with the breath and release. Shift the weight side to side. We talk about that's the fundamental basic movement in Qigong, is the shifting of the weight from side to side. Now as we move to this right side, let's lift the left heel and bring it in, and then step it down, and on the other side, lift the heel and step it in. Very good. Lift this left heel, and we're going to step out just to the corner, and this back foot, we're going to bring it to a little angle. So take this back and forth, see what it feels like. Here's the calming the waters of the heart. As we come forward, we can lift the back heel a little bit. As we move back, we can lift the toes on this left foot. Intention to calm the heart. Finding that flow of your breath. Feeling this sense of flow through the whole body. Very good. One more. And then turn the foot forward. Bring the hands up and around. Step it in and release. Rock again from side to side. Do you feel like you're beginning to relax a little bit? I hope so. Take it over. Touch the toe of the right foot in. Notice you still have to have the standing knee a little bent. Step it down, step it over with the left, just practicing this. Come to the right leg again, and we're going to step out to the right. This back foot turns in slightly, so you might want to slide that out, see what works for you. And then sense of gathering fresh energy, as if a wonderful breeze that you're just opening the windows of your heart, clear to open. The sea of tranquility also corresponds, if you're familiar with yoga, with the heart chakra. And we all know the heart chakra is about opening the heart. Opening the heart to a sense of compassion and love. Don't forget to smile. Don't forget to breathe. And sensing flow. Breathing in, I calm my body. Breathing out, I am at ease. And then release the hands. The weight moves to this left foot. We pivot the right, and we step it in, and that little lift, a few of these, and release. Don't forget to bend the knees. Anytime we pump the knees in this fashion, we are bringing energy up from earth, up through the soles of the feet. Very nice. All right, so our spirit gate here, the Shin Men, this movement is for Shin Men. Shake everything out a little bit. We're going to scoop here and come up. And as we do, I want you to imagine looking, just really looking at that point. And then we're going to turn it up to sky energy and bring it down to earth. So we'll do it with each hand. But right now, just notice it as you bring it up, right there at your wrist, turning it out to sky and scooping down to earth. Let's do it on the other side. Shake again. Breath in and breath out. Very good. And then we're going to do back and forth here. Everything with such a sense of ease and allowing. So we talk about anxiety. I have to admit, before I come and tape this class every week, I have a little bit of anxiety. But I think it spurs me on. I'm so happy to come share these movements with you. Very good. Release this down. Breath in and breath out. Shin Min. And then for the inner gate, and it brings a sense of calmness, and you might even know this point, a lot of people do, it's good for nausea as well. So here's a move. We're going to do a little balance here. We'll start bringing this left hand up, so we're exposing the inner gate to the whole cosmos, and we're going to just come to this right foot, and with the right hand we're going to bring it here to the lower dantian. So we're bringing the inner gate of this hand, one's to sky, one's to the body, and then we're going to step it down, form those soft fists, lifting with the right. I'm going to step back a little bit, and the left hand. Now, we can gently go back and forth. Or we can decide to lift that toe a little bit. Opening here, opening to possibilities, to our day. Breath in, perhaps, and breath out. This time, releasing, and lift with the breath, and release, grounding back to earth, bringing it up and out through the heart, that heart channel, and back, releasing down. Another really good one, we're going to work this inner gate, and at the same time, the outer gate. We're going to bring both arms up. We're going to let those knees be a little soft, a little bent, and we're going to open here. Palms are up as we open to this right side, bending the knees. We're going to straighten a little bit and twist to the other side and release down. So we're coming up, and this time we're going to turn the palms down. We're going to lift, come to the other side, soften the knees, palms down. Very good. Back to this right side, twisting, palms up to sky. Coming back to the other side, palms up to sky. Once more to the right, palms down to earth, the inner gate to earth. And once again, inner gate to earth. Bring it all the way up and draw down through the body. May the chi flow through me. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and out through that heart channel, clearing, opening, and releasing. And up through the heart channel, and then just shining your joy, shining it out, your gratitude, your blessings for friends and family, and maybe for the whole world. Your good wishes for health and for healing, for comfort and ease. And just lightly up and down. And then one great big inhalation here, lifting here to sky, drawing down. May the chi flow through us all. To clear, to open. Let's do one more of those. To balance, to rejuvenate, and to create a greater sense of stepping in, great big circle up here, and drawing down, a little bow to the teachings that they made their way to through me, to you today. Palms turn down to this lower dantian. Then we soften the knees and bring it out and around. So, blessings of health and happiness to you and your family. Thank you so much for joining me today. Be well.